mirroring dimensions, like for example, if there are dimensions that are mirrored by each other, this would all occur in a timeless state. In other words, you have to go back to my other video where I explained the block grid, frequency squared, which would be reality with dimensions. But to take that a step further, you could say that everything is in a constant state of time, but what you're looking at is different states. Whenever you say an electron is in different states, but it's never in a constant state of motion. It's always in one state or another state. In other words, it's going through a bunch of states, just like a TV will go through a bunch of frames. Okay, so when you're in a situation like that, you would be looking at a timeless situation that really time doesn't exist, but you have a lot of different states. So those states could be defined by dimensions. And the closer you are in that block field of frequencies with neutral points, the closer you are to your own. If you expanded yourself away from that, it will be a percentage more closer to what you are. But if you move further away, you would have a larger percentage of difference. So you may be able to look like you're traveling back in time and stop there, and you may have a larger difference, a percentage of difference between the reality you were in and the reality that you're at now, because you're further away on the frequency grid. So if you create frequencies, this is the only way to really explain it, without going into math and a whole lot of other explanations. But if you have a frequency line, and what's going to happen is it's never going to be exactly the same everywhere on a frequency line. It's just going to look that way from the outside. But really, the closer ups and downs to the frequency you're in are going to look more identical to the ones you're close to than the ones you're further away from. That's just the way it works. Okay, so you pull yourself away from yours, you're going to have some sense of mirroring, but it's going to be less of a mirror, even though it looks really similar, the further you are away.